ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Now, the show you've been all waiting for. Mr. 702 from Las Vegas is going to speak to you. And every day, something new. A lot of topics for you today. I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, where, wow, there's so many things going on. But today's topic, I think we're going to talk about green. Green's a very important subject. We all know, it's important to save the planet, recycle, do our part. So who saw President Biden's speech on green? I mean, it's a good thing. It really is. It's a good thing. But we got to be realistic about something. He's out there in a Hummer factory trying out these new electrical trucks. But really, stop and think about it. Who can really afford one? Those trucks are over $100,000. Let's be realistic. Can you afford a truck like that? Of course not. We should at least try to do things smarter than that. I mean, sleepy is, you can't be sleeping on the job when it comes to these things. Why not get a car that's less expensive? Let's think about this. Let's get a Ford Focus, do it electrical, and let's put it out there for folks at $19,000 where you can really afford it and make a difference. Why not take that approach? Or better yet, let's go ahead and make a car of that feature accessible for you to trade in your car and take one out at equal value. Isn't that helping the economy? Isn't that going completely green? Isn't that changing the world? Of course it is. But these things are never suggested. So to me, it was kind of hilarious when he's out there on a Hummer place trying out these Hummers that they're incredible. They're gorgeous. They're roofless. They're 4x4. They're animals. But 100,000 and up? I can't afford it. I don't know about you guys, but realistically, if we want to save the planet, why not be realistic? Let's make cars that are affordable for everyone out there. There's people that work for $30,000 a year of income. Can you really afford a Hummer? $100,000, we're talking about at least $1,000 a month, not including full coverage of insurance, which is going to be at least another $250 to $300. What are we really talking about? Do we really want to make the difference, or are we just flapping lips? And that's what it seems to me. It's amazing of what the suggestions are for our future. Let's be realistic. Let's do things the right way. Let's use common knowledge. Let's make an affordable unit that everyone can afford. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that sound realistic? Doesn't that sound believable? Let's get into the real nitty-gritty. Other things that are going on in the world. Wow, we can talk here all day of things that are going on. There's so many things that are going on right now. Like we're talking about now, I'm looking and seeing and hearing that, we have a shortage on turkeys, on canned cranberry sauce. Wow. We have problems that are really happening and we're not addressing them. Things are going on and they keep on trying to put sunglasses on us so we won't see the sun. It's time to wake up, America. We have to do things for our own. We have to force our government to tell us the truth of everything that's going on and not keep any more secrets. To blame the prior administration of everything that's going on. Come on. You guys have been in power almost a year already, and things are going nowhere and fast. The economy is terrible. Gas prices are off the charts. They're off the charts. In California, they're paying $4.75 a gallon to $5. Amazing. Do you think people want to do anything for Thanksgiving? You can't even afford to take your family across the country. It's that expensive. And food has gone and rise skyrocket also. What are we doing? And we're talking about now their advertising is Christmas. Prepare for Christmas. Prepare for Christmas. They put us all in this state of emergency and prioritize our lives to according to what they want to do. And it's amazing to me that us as consumers, we don't realize when we're really being blindsided. And it's about time that we all start doing our own parts and start demanding that we need to know what's going on. Because we can't keep on living like this. We can't. You have another court case that's going on too with this child that's 18 years old, and he had that AR-15, and he said he was protecting himself, and now he might be even facing life imprisonment. Now they're talking about his lawyers want to do a mistrial. You have the other case of the African American. They got killed by these civilians that thought they were trying to make a citizen's arrest and gunned them down. And now we're at trial with that also. And that's our focus. You know, what happened to immigration? What happened to all these people that were coming across the border? What happened to the Haitians they were sending back by the boatload? What's going on? Why do they keep on blindsiding us? One of the reporters had an exclusive interview with the vice president, and he asked her, hey, what's going on with immigration? If you're in charge of it, how come you're not going to the border? Why aren't we addressing this? And she laughed. You know, she gave a little smile. We just signed into bill, she said, last week, something. They always try to justify with one thing that they've done, you know, and then he will ask her another question, and she would justify it by, we inherited a previous, gun show. Come on. Really? You've been almost a year there. Things have not changed. Things are still the same. We're still yapping at the lips and smiling and laughing, but yet no action is being taken, and it's being brushed under the rug. Well, it's time to talk about it. We need to talk about these things because these things can't be brushed under the carpet. You can't just forget about what you've told us, and then what happened? What happened in Afghanistan? What's going on? Are our people completely out? Are they still there? Are they still in harm's way? Things are going on over there that they're not talking to you about. They're not speaking. They're not talking. They're brushing it under the carpet. Well, I'm tired of this. And then we expect our network news sources to keep a check on these people. What's going on? Demand answers, but yet we're not getting them. Let's go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back because this topic is hot. Everything we speak here is hot, and of course, you're talking to Mr. 702. Hey everyone, I want to invite you to listen in to my podcast every day from Monday through Friday. We got hot topics that we're going to be discussing and talking about from here in Las Vegas and around the world. You don't want to miss this podcast because it's going to be burning hot with these topics. Don't miss it from Monday to Friday, talking to Mr. 702. And we're back. I'm Mr. 702, of course, talking here on this microphone for all of you guys that just really want to just listen. You do your analysis, you do the thinking, and you decide for yourself. That's what this program is about. I'm just here speaking my mind, and that's what we do here. So, in other topics also that I want to hit is this coronavirus. I mean, I went out, I did my part. I did my 2 shots, like was recommended by my government. And I tried to do the part because, I mean, people are dying. It's a serious thing that's going on. But I don't like the back and forth. I feel like I did my part. I took my 2 shots, and I still have to wear a mask. I am not protected. I need a booster. So, the controversy continues in this subject, and it's something that, I want to bring to everyone's attention, because we were told when these vaccines came out that people that took the vaccine did not have to wear masks. They had to show proof that they did the vaccine, which we all have on our phones. Modern technology makes it that simple. And yet, we still have to wear a mask. Now, my question is, why? Why have we brushed that under the carpet? Why not talk about it? Why is it that we are getting to the point that we have to wear masks even though we took the vaccine? I want to know why the vaccine ain't working like they said it was going to work. What seems to be the problem? And why did they say it was going to protect us when it really isn't? I want to know now, my question, personally, what did I put in my body? What is it that I put in my body? What does it actually protect me from? What is it? That's a big question mark. Blick, blick. What is it? I want my answer. And I seem not to understand why I'm not getting it. And it keeps on getting brushed under the carpet. Just another topic that gets brushed under the carpet. I don't get it. I'm looking for these answers also. Because just like you, we're all in it together. It's amazing to me that yet we get no answers. And then I look at the local networks to see if I can find some kind of answer there. And it's not there. It's not there. We're focused on different stories that really, they're not there. The answers aren't there. So we have to do our part. Use the internet. The internet is not there just for shopping, folks. The internet is there for answers. You can do research. You could ask your apps to do the research for you. Find out what's going on. Demand answers. We need to know. We need to be aware, because this topic of the coronavirus is still not going away. We're on 2 years already, passing 2 years. We are still in it. Now they're saying to brace for a hard hit because of the flu season, that they're going to entwine in some source, and they leave you in that intrigue, and you're trying to find the answers, and yet they do these cliffhangers where they just leave you there, and you're like, well, hold on. How could you say that we're going to have a surge when we already have over 70%, over 50% of the population already vaccinated? What's the problem? There's the question mark again, guys. What is the answer? What can we answer to this? Where do we look? And that's the kind of questions we are continuing to ask ourselves and cannot find the answer. I wonder. These are the things that I like to talk about, because really, oh wow, there's so much going on that is amazing. It's amazing, but they want you to wear blinders. They want you to continue with your life like a little ant, going out there, working, get paid, and pay your bills. So they're saying, oh, you're making more money because we requested more money for your salary, but did you get more money? Now you say to yourself, yeah, I got a raise. Okay. The raise is just enough, think about it, just enough to pay the high rising payments that you're receiving now for gas, for your food. So really, Are you able to put that little extra savings in the bank or just back into the system? It's just a circle. It's a vicious circle that continues to go around each and every one of us. And it's amazing. It's amazing, but yet these bills that they're leaving behind, our children are going to have to answer to them, and they're going to have to pay for them because we are in debt. And, and it's incredible. This coronavirus was really, really a hard one for everyone. And, and another thing, before I leave the coronavirus thing, is the question mark, like I like to say, Ching-chong. Another question mark is, why are we talking to China without getting an answer to find out exactly once and for all, declassify and tell us, did it come from China and did it come from that laboratory? So we can hold China accountable, because this is something that has to happen because we were all affected. Small businesses went under. They are not going to be able to come back up. Mom and pop stores that closed, that never will open. We need to hold someone accountable for this. And if China was that, then China should pay. And we shouldn't brush it under the carpet, under the rug. We have to cut that out. We cannot keep on brushing things under the rug and not get any answers. And then the news media just continuously lets it go by. Wow. Incredible, huh, guys? Well, it's a lot to talk about, but of course, we got to continue with our own lives because it is hard out there. It is difficult. But if we all just look for the answers, we can try to salvage and live our lives different. But to the guys making the decisions, if they're listening right now, one thing I want to tell you, I'm all for the green. I love it. I want to save the planet. I want to continue our species to continue in this earth that we live in, that most of us take for granted. Listen up. Make it realistic. Make cars that people can afford so we all can do our part. That's it for me today. Thank you, everyone that's listening. I'm Mr. 702, coming from Las Vegas, Nevada. See you next time.